If you've just joined us, it is the one and only EKSE Live. My name is Lauren, but I'm not traveling alone today. Sibu's in the house as well. Now, you know we love all things local and lekker here on not just CTV, but especially on EKSE. So we went to find out what is local is lekker, all about Siki's Coffee Cafe. And as always, I'm jealous that I wasn't there, guys.
Hello, EKSE family. As you can see today, I am not in the studio, but I am out yet again on the hunt for new amazing spots for you guys to try out in our amazing edition titled Local is Lekker. And today is absolutely no different. We're in Khayelitsha for the Siki Coffee Cafe, which is all about making sure that you're warm in winter. They provide a good cup of coffee. Not just that, though, beyond that, it's about bringing people together and creating a community. But I feel like Ulwanile only knows so much, so it's only fair for me to be quiet. Let's head inside to find out more about Siki's Coffee Cafe. Come, guys. Sitting with the founder of Siggy's Coffee Cafe, the one and only Siggy in the building. Thank you so much for joining us and for welcoming us rather into your beautiful shop.
Welcome in the space. It's great to have you guys here.
Now I want to find out, when you first started Siggy's Coffee Cafe, what was the vision behind it?
Well, the vision, I can say it's currently what is happening right now in terms of the creative space. Talk about the entrepreneurship space. You talk about how people in the community of Khayelitsha or in this space that we are in have started projects, started collaborating, which is something that we always envision in terms of like when we started this coffee shop. In terms of like if you are looking in township spaces where there is no like alternative spaces for people to come, where they get to come and share conversation, share knowledge, and end up doing stuff, you know. So when I started this coffee shop 7 years ago, that's what I envision in having a space where we'll have people that are coming into the space and utilize it as it's a space for people to come and showcase, use it as a platform. Come meet people, come start projects, which is something that has happened in the space. And we have a community of people that are within that space. Hence, we are saying we are celebrating the 7th year of Sikis because it's not only for us, it's for the people, because the space that was created by the people, for people, by the people.
And I want to find out, what are some of the other things that you do host, obviously, in the space? Because you mentioned that it's not just a coffee shop. It's more than about coffee. It's about bringing people together. So maybe do you have artist nights, or do you have anything that is really drawing in the people? Because people seem to be very attracted to this place.
This space it becomes a platform for different things. If you are talking about people who are painters, who gets to do work in terms of as artists, where they will paint in their houses, and then we use our coffee shop as a space where they can come and showcase, because we get a bit of tourists that are coming here, so that can potentially put artists into them selling their work. So the space is for people who are looking into coming and doing poetry night sessions, where we've seen that where people they come and share, you know, for jam sessions as well, as place for conversation, place for workshops as well. You know, we double up as a different space as much as it's a garage, while you still have the coffee shop feel in it, but we are able within the space to have different concept of stuff that can happen as a way of giving a platform and a space
Yeah.
for people to utilize.
I love that. And then let's go back to the food side of things. What can one expect when you're coming in? Obviously, it is a coffee shop. We said it's Coffee Cafe. Cafe with the K, by the way. I want to find out, what can I expect? Is it hot chocolate? Is it coffee? Do you have some muffins on display? Like, what am I walking into?
So when you are walking into Siki's, well, you get those hot chocolates, you get those mochas, you get your cappuccino, your lattes, your flat whites. As well, in the food side, we make brownies, we bake them, brownies, we bake muffins, you will get cookies, at some time you'll get cakes that we get to offer by chefs that they get to bake the cakes for us. But in the food side, we get to make sandwiches, which is, we have quite a very a variety of sandwiches in terms of like your cheese pesto with tomato, or your full house, which is would be bacon, cheese, tomato, and egg, which is quite a nice and filling sandwich that people like. On days of events, we get to make umngqusho with a stew and a bit of pasta, which is something that we're going to be making when we have the event on Saturday, because we have a lot of people that get to want to have that bit of a taste in terms of like food.
A lot of people, I think you're talking to me, basically. And I love that you touched on that, actually. Let's dive into that. The 27th of May, you are obviously celebrating your 7th year anniversary. How exciting is that? I know also you've branched into such a different realm when it comes to being an entrepreneur, and you started selling coffee beans and rather servicing so many of the restaurants we know and love that are not just in Khayelitsha but beyond. How does that feel like being accomplished on your 7th year?
Well, it has taken us this long for us to achieve all the achievements that we have, but we feel there's still a lot that we still need to do in terms of like on what we are doing, because we are a coffee brand. If you are talking about a coffee brand, mainly the focus product, or I can say that what we're strong about is a coffee, because we make our own coffee, which is we own a roastery where we roast our own beans that we get to sell or to supply different people that are selling coffee in the CBD, which is your restaurants, your coffee shops, looking into possibly colleges. And universities at some point, but hotels as well. You know, where there's people that are drinking coffee, we want to be there. So it's a great celebration for us because it's quite a huge milestone for somebody who started as a dishwasher and to having a roastery and selling beans and doing events and opening up space.
I feel like you, as you're saying, and I just want to say and, because there's so much more to come for you. Thank you so much for joining us. But before I let you go, really quickly, where can we find you on social media to show you all our support?
Oh, okay. Siki's Coffee, Kafe, Siki's Coffee on Instagram. Siki's Coffee, yeah.
Siki's Coffee everywhere, guys. This is definitely the place to be, especially now that it's winter. You need some of the good coffee, so make sure you make your way to Siki's Coffee Cafe. I mean, this place has the makings to do absolutely amazing. It has combined a great atmosphere along with some great coffee. And I've heard some really good muffins. So I am super excited that we even got the chance to be here today. I wish them nothing but the best, especially since they are celebrating their 7th year anniversary. We are so proud, and I know that they're going to do absolutely amazing things. Right now, though, the Princess of Presenting is signing out. And remember, if it's not local, we don't want it.